We're back. It is 17 minutes past the hour. 877 We Be Big, the Rick and Bubba Show on the phones. Is it Fire Marshal? Is it Fire Marshal Megan?
Yeah.
Fire Marshal Megan on the phones right now.
Fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, burns.
And also Hobie here today. Hobie, Hobie, Hobie. Solid. Hobie. And joining us right now is Casio Kid. Casio Kid. Casio Kid, we are taking pre-orders today on our new CD, Got It Like We Like It. Casio Kid, you did make the double CD this year. The story about burning your grandmother's house down. One and under. Sure. And you can pre-order those off the website today, rickandbubba.com. We'll waive shipping, and you'll be able to get it by mail. Low hassle and no shipping costs if you pre-order now.
Got flipped off by a memo the other day, too. And it got on me a little worse than I thought.
What's up with you and the elderly?
I don't know. Well, she just gets over in the fast lane right here at Malfunction Junction in downtown Birmingham. She gets all the way over, and I laid on my horn as a precautionary measure. I stayed on it a little bit.
Well, I'm a horn guy. That's what the horn's for.
It wasn't a mad horn. It was an alert.
I'm
hey,
here horn.
You're about to hit me.
How did you do it?
I laid meh,
Yeah.
like that. I mean, because I had to lock them down. And then when I whooped around her, I didn't even get past her, and she was already flipping me off. Like, she was waiting on me to get past
With
her.
like an old granny finger?
Like, yeah, and shaking it, too.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Oh,
You know,
no, not an arthritic bird.
I said something about how she knew my mom or something.
Did she say that?
Yeah, and then, gave me the number 1 signal, and it got on me more than I thought. Like, I mean...
What were you do? Fight the elderly?
I had to ask for forgiveness because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I flipped her back. But
You put one back on one of our seniors?
It got on me.
Gosh.
It was just one of those things.
What's next? You're not going to let them pay for their prescription drugs? Anyway, now what are you bringing to the table today?
Well,
besides that?
I've been doing a self-study of myself.
Yes. Well, I bet that was an interesting study.
And like it all came to a conclusion this past weekend. I took my dad for Father's Day to the Braves game.
Yes.
And at about the 4th inning, in between innings, I found myself openly and very vocally rooting for a Saul to win a race, right? And, you always try to be very macho and grown up. And
So for what to win a race?
a Saul. It was racing the hammer and the drill on the board.
Okay. Okay, now I understand. So you
I really wanted the Saul to win,
yes.
and I found myself in a pack of about 10 8-year-olds, and I was screaming louder than them because they were wanting the hammer to win.
I follow you.
And I wanted the Saul to win, and I realized I was in front of my dad rooting for a Saul at the age of 23. I'll be 24 next weekend,
yes.
And I thought, what am I doing? You know what I mean? You come to a realization.
Yeah, there's 8-year-olds. There's a cartoon on the big screen at the Braves game.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm there. I usually pull for the hammer, but
not a lot of love for the drill, by the way.
No, nobody.
I heard no
and you would
drill.
think there'd be more people wanting the drill to win.
I mean, he looks good. He's got a little cord swinging behind him.
Maybe that's the problem.
That could be.
People think it'll be obstructed, and they're cheering for a loser. But anyway.
But so I did some self-study. Now I figured at 24. I'm not locked down to anybody.
No, you took care of that.
I'm living at a torrid pace. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff going,
yes.
Burning the candles at both ends.
We've noticed.
Yes.
And let me hide this picture. So I decided that this stuff was going to have to change.
Right.
It was going to have to change. So yesterday, I effectively turned in my 2-week notice here at work. So I know a lot of y'all had the over-under on my job here.
Yeah, I think. How long have you been here?
Almost 3 years.
Hey, I won.
Congratulations, Speedy.
I don't think anybody had that long. I think you outlived the whole pool.
I'll be honest with you. I had 10 on 2 years. I blew my own bed out of the water.
Now let me follow this if I can.
Yeah.
In order to head down a more mature path, you've quit your job.
Yeah. Well,
anyone?
I decided though,
Right.
what I should do
Okay.
is July 21st, I will move to California.
Okay.
And
I'm going to attend comedy school.
Okay, I have to say this, and I don't take this the wrong way. I was pulling for you were going in the military. But
No, had a couple talks, but I'm still above the weight that I need to go
right.
in and have.
Yes.
And I wasn't going to have the work.
And the good news, comedy school not as weight sensitive.
Yeah, they don't care.
How much does
Kinda
comedy
helps you.
school run you?
It's taken care of.
It's handled.
Yeah.
Did you get a comedy school scholarship?
No, not
Can you get one of those?
No,
Because
no.
let me tell you something.
Like they saw you joking around the schoolyard and said,
Right.
"Sir, you are deserving of a scholarship. Can we sign you?"
They saw you jumping up and down, pulling for the salt, and they said, "Can we see you just a
I
minute?"
turned in my resume from high school, 2 years class clown, you know.
Yeah,
They
right.
helped me
Sure.
out. No,
I sponsored you.
I'm just... No, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm leaving, and I'll be your LA correspondent, I guess.
You're going
So-
to California.
Yeah.
No, don't go! And you, look, Terry Bond, our boss, excited. Goodbye. As a matter of fact, he's got you and JT a cardboard box.
He wished I would have told him this before I was late about 10 times in a row, but
Yeah.
they could have saved some money. But
You and a formatted job don't seem to really come together. It's just, the formula doesn't really work.
no. So I will go test the waters out in California. Just want to let you guys
Expensive out there.
What is the name of the comedy school, Casio? We're happy for you. If
I am
that's
too,
What you want
extremely
to
happy.
know. The Groundlings.
What?
The Groundlings.
Say that again.
The Groundlings.
And you've been accepted there, or you just can just declare I'm coming?
No, I've been in talks with them, and I will enroll in August.
And off to California you will go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a place to live?
Yeah, I was.
Do they have dorms?
I'm living in Burbank.
With who?
I'm on myself.
Television City?
Have you got you a place all locked down?
Have you got you an agent and all to handle all that
No
stuff?
agent yet. I'm not focusing on that.
Is it as big as this room?
No, not much bigger.
Yeah, that's it.
Square footage, not where you need to be out in Burbank.
No.
Especially for my price range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the weather's good.
And if you run into Vanilla Chad, tell him he's looking for himself.
Well, Casio, we hate that you're
It could be
leaving,
anywhere.
but, you know, you can still be in touch, right?
Yeah. So you guys can call me, and hopefully you'll be seeing me somewhere. in the near
What kind of
future.
comedy
Well, I
school
think that's
is
great.
it? Yeah, what is it?
It's
though?
improv comedy.
Oh, don't tell Greg Burgess.
I was about to tell you.
Please don't tell Greg that.
There's a TV show that's kind of like what the school is, but I've heard you even today dog
Yes.
the show out.
Yes, well, yeah.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
sure.
it's more.
You know,
I don't-
Greg, and I join him in this. We're against improv.
Well, see, it's a feeder for the Mad TV SNL.
No,
crap.
I understand.
That's why I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway either.
No, how about whose line is it anyway? I've never laughed at it.
Now, granted, if that's my first check, I'll be there, and you'll see me in old chair number
Yeah,
3.
well, who cares? I would. hey, no. If I was in your position and they called me, I would have been. There.
Sure.
Who cares? I mean, you got to take the breaks as they come.
So,
I mean, let's face it. Well, I haven't always been doing the radio show I want to do, but I need to do any radio show just to get started.
Now, how close is that to the Marine base in
I knew this
San
was gonna
Diego?
break out.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I was just wondering.
I have not contacted her,
Mm-hmm.
but
2-word safety net.
in other words, maybe too late.
she's working. She's caught up in the Army stuff.
Marine.
So Casio Kid will leave this, what I felt like was a very, very good job,
Yeah.
and will chase his dreams. You need to know, though.
See, the
You don't
ground.
need to sit here wondering.
Casio, remember us, though. when
No
you get out there and
regrets.
make
I
it.
don't want any regrets when I get older.
If it doesn't work out, you go, you know what, I can't say I didn't try because I did.
I love you guys, though.
Hey, back at you, bud.
Mine, what does this mean for Fat Fest? It will be Don Juan DeMarco without Casio now that Casio's
D, do you
announced.
have a new group? What's up?
Yeah, D, what's your plan?
I knew I was writing all those solo songs for some reason. I didn't know why, but just something said, "Hey, D, write you a bunch of solo songs."
Man, this is
and yeah, I did that. So.
What about...
the Ebony and Ivory breaking up.
Yeah, will Hobie jump into that
Well,
slot?
yeah, I'll have to use Hobie a little bit. I'm used to having somebody that I can feed off of, just kind of like you guys. Rick
It'll
Bubba
be
Sheriff.
Ebony and Twig.
You know. But yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so on the website it says...
Please welcome Don Juan DeMarco and Hobie.
So the website says Don Juan and Casio. We just should put Don Juan.
Hey, however you want it.
Are you going to try out Hobie to see how he
Hobie's
does?
already got good talent that I know of already.
But are you going to share the name with him? I mean,
Well,
is it
I
that
can. I mean, hey, this is my new homeboy. Somebody's got to replace this, you know.
I got a huge hole to fill.
Yeah,
You can't replace me.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
But I got to step up and try.
So if you just joined us, Casio's announced he's quitting his job. He's going to California to try to become what he's always wanted to be in the comedy business. Not so much of a stand-up comedian, but just...
Well, that is kind of what it is, isn't it? Don't you do that?
Are you on Saturday Night Live?
Did you send him an audition tape or
Skits,
something to
Goofy
be
and stuff.
to be accepted
For the
or,
school?
Yeah.
The school, well, the one that I'm trying to go with, the Groundlings, is they have 2 classes. It's called Intro to Improv 2, and you can just open and roll in that as long as you're first come, first serve, and you know they talk to you, make sure you're serious about it.
Did you
And
do
then-
the dinosaur for him?
No, not yet.
That's
And then
coming.
that could keep me out, but I mean, you know,
I
that's,
love the
that's one
I
of
tell
those.
you, is Steve Harrison okay? I
That's
mean,
one of the-
he is going to have to. He's going to be shaking up over there.
In the commercial, I'll tell you what he said when he
Is he all right, Steve? Has anybody seen Steve, our sales manager?
Yeah,
He'll be
I mean,
crushed.
he's losing his sales.
His right hand is gone.
Rebecca's in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Hey, Rebecca, how
Hey,
you
Rebecca.
doing?
Hi guys, how are you?
We're
Good.
great.
Oh my God. Listen, you're talking to a little brown girl from South Carolina who adores you, and let me just get back on what I was thinking.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Yeah, the Groundlings.
Now she's talking about Casio. I'm
She loves the show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Groundlings
In
is
general.
a very famous comedy
They're already
troupe in
practicing.
California. Lisa Kudrow was a member, Kathy Griffith. The blonde lady on Curb Your Enthusiasm, she also. So you guys should be happy for Casio.
Well, we are happy,
We're-
but we're
oh,
sad that he's moving.
Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan.
He's the new Chris Farley, I think. I don't know.
It's very
Oh,
possible.
I know it.
Very possible.
Except his lifestyle. That's
Yeah,
besides that.
except for his lifestyle,
Sure.
yes, because there's just not enough money
Oh,
to buy it.
no. He's a good Southern boy.
That's
you know,
right.
again.
I don't have that
Dee
much
was
money
talking about,
yet.
Don Juan was talking about how expensive it was to live out there.
Yeah, it's very
What
expensive.
was that, Dee?
Yeah, but that's where being a waiter and being, you know, part of the California lifestyle, everybody's doing everything except for what they really want to do, which is act. So.
But let me just give you one word of advice.
Thanks,
if
Rebecca.
somebody leaves
Okay.
their glasses at the table, don't carry them by their house. Make them come pick them up.
I've got the mentality of I'm going out there to live instead of going out to be famous. So I don't want to go out there and go, hey, I'm going to be famous. And then, you know, you guys see me here in 3 months going, I ain't got anything.
Well, you know, one thing, you're single, you're not married, you're still young. You know, you need, if this is a dream of yours, you need to go after it and try to see what happens.
And
Now,
there's a
all
lot
the
of, you know,
sales
Casio, too, there's a lot of good Baptist churches out there to get involved in.
They're not
around
very
that
big.
area.
You're going to be shocked
Yeah.
how small they are out there, though.
now I've already got them a listing of all churches, Baptist, non-denomination, all types of churches. I've got them a whole listing of them.
That's right. You didn't put the Scientology ones in there.
Well, yeah, well, I didn't pull those
Because
up,
you're
but-
used to the Baptist churches being here in the South being like as big as a small city.
Yeah.
And you'll pull up to one of those and you realize it's Scientology and the Baptist church is like over here about the size of a, you know,
It
of
carries you
government
back to
housing.
it carries you back to the upper room meeting.
It does. Yeah.
Well, being a member of the sales assistant community here, though, with Casio Kid, I was wondering if I could have Megan's phone number now that he's going to.
So the hounds are coming out.
What's Megan think about it?
She hadn't told it. He hadn't told her.
She
She'll
knows.
find out tonight in the
Do y'all
replay.
still talk? Do y'all still talk at all?
Yeah, kind of. Not as hot and heavy as we used to.
You
of
realize The
course, but-
Bachelor is one of the most talked about moments on the show this last year.
Oh, that'll be my resume. I got Christopher Columbus. Get me a copy of that.
I've got it on DVD. I'll watch it sometimes.
I don't. That's fine.
So you're,
But
so Megan, no contact on this,
oh, she knows.
does she?
What about Candace?
No,
What about Ilana?
What about Alana out there
She's not.
Ilana.
at the Marine base?
she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is she? I don't think she's even near Los Angeles.
No, San Diego,
Surely
same
not.
coast.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It's not like
How
California.
about it?
Closer than here.
Hey, yeah, I started to say closer than a continent away.
So I have to say, I mean, it's not like California's a big state or something. All right, let's go to Craig in Robertsdale. Craig, how you doing?
Pretty good. I got a question for Casio. Does he think leaving his family back home won't jeopardize his family problems when he could, or make family problems somewhere to, like, Atlanta or somewhere closer and see if they got a comedy college there.
Keep in mind, he burned his grandmama's house down. They're glad to see him go.
There's not much I could do to sever ties right here.
They're thinking to themselves, good, our house is safe.
There's about 20 feet on my back, and they're all part of my family. They're just kicking me out the door. So
Well, let me say this, too. I keep thinking
we're wanting you back, though, if you hit it big. You're on Saturday Night Live and all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so you listen. You just, man, you just get in the right place, right time. Something good could happen, you know? It's my clap. Let's try this shit. I can clap like that. Footage. Oh,
there
my
it is.
goodness.
They're showing The Bachelor on TV
you
right
don't
now.
think that is going to get my own pilot, at least.
Oh, yeah. Let me say this. Why do I feel like...
forgot how fine Megan was for a minute.
Why do I feel like that there's going to be an interruption sometime in early August? CNN breaks in. California wildfires have broke out. It started from somewhere out of Burbank.
No, Megan's not going, Rick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Alana. Here's Alana. Alana from The Bachelor. Alana. Do we have footage of Alana we can show? Hey, Alana, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Alana, welcome. How's everything guarding the country?
It's good. Just busy around here.
I bet it is.
Our favorite Marine out on the West Coast.
Yes, she had...
Well, I guess you heard the news.
I know. I can't believe it.
How close are you to L.A.?
I'm about an hour away from L.A.
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah,
Alana, are you still, hey, look, are you still available?
I'm not.
Knew it.
See, there it was.
I could tell. I had a sense about
You
it.
got some military guy.
You know how when you drive by and there's a car for sale, but it's a really nice one, and you go, boy, if I don't make a decision, that thing will be gone.
Out.
Well, Alana, you been doing okay?
I have been. I tried to call a lot of times, but I always had to go to work.
Yeah, and you called it some of the most bizarre. I mean, we had something that we couldn't move time. We talked about that. It was.
I know.
Yeah, the only reason why you got through today is we didn't have an interview with President Bush. Because I know if he was on, you would call. Hey, let me say this. You're not married though?
Oh no, I was just dating somebody. It's nothing big.
Is he a Marine?
No big.
Yeah, I work with.
What? He's what now?
I work with him.
So he is a Marine?
Sure.
Competing with a Marine.
Marine. Casio.
We just hang out a lot.
Halls of Montezuma to the stage of the Improv. Wow.
Hard as a rock. Casio.
What's a little more stable, the Marine
or Improv school?
A little comedy.
Yeah, but hey, if you hit it big in comedy, though, you know.
Working with the Marine.
Well, Lana, maybe in a friend kind of way, you could help Casio, you know, learn his way around a little bit.
Oh, I know. LA's real nice.
Yeah, you could at least show him around as a friend.
What, is that where you're going, LA?
Yes, I am. Burbank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
you think
intrigued.
it's all nice and sunny and hot out here, but it's been like raining all the time.
It's been raining?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like Destin. Wow. Okay. Well, Lana, it's good to hear from you. So
Yeah, and take care of Casio while he's out
we're
there,
gonna we're gonna send a little Casio out there for you to take care of him.
Call me when you get out here.
Okay.
Have you got her? Have you got her number, Casio?
I'll get it.
Alana, hang on.
All right. Thanks, Alana, and thanks for all you've done for the country.
It was good talking to you guys.
Good to
Hey,
talk
good to hear from you
girl.
too. Take care of yourself.
I will.
If you think Hueytown to Springville was a long trip, my Burbank to San Diego.
Is this an hour?
Rick, give me some more, you know, like lean and fit.
Lean and fit.
Gladiator, Pillsbury Doughboy. You know.
Military tradition. Funny boy.
Trained killer. What time's lunch? You know, it's,
Got muscles and discipline. Got jokes. That's fine.
But Casio, we're happy for you, man. I'm shocked, but I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you.
Discipline and stability. Tubby and no clue.
Rick and Bubba.
We're back 13 minutes to the top. Casio Kid announces he's leaving, working here for the company. and will pursue his dreams to be one day on Saturday Night Live and a comedy star as he heads out to a comedy school in California. He'll be living in Burbank. We'll say this, I noticed, Bubba, somebody emailed us this, looked like his farewell.
Yeah. Sure. I think that came from the website, whathappenedtomegan.com.
Yeah, it appears Casio here has his farewell party like he likes it. There he is with some friends.
Gosh, helping him pack.
Helping him pack his stuff, it looks like.
Was I happy in that picture?
Yes, I won't even ask what those flowers are for.
Yeah.
But
no need.
It was.
That was first, second, third.
Yeah, and there's Casio. You know, when you look at that, you kind of wonder what his problem was with his job. But there it is. So Casio.
Why exactly am I in a rush to leave?
Yes, some young ladies wishing him well. So, well, I mean, it was a beauty contest of some type, it appeared.
You really want to know what it was?
No, I don't. I really don't.
You could probably take a guess.
Bikini contest. Speedy quickly chiming in with bikini contest.
Yeah. For a certain eating establishment.
I got you. Okay. Delicious one. Delicious wings.
That was the
He was the DJ. He
the
got
Lakeshore
the
location.
Yeah. He was the DJ.
I was week one.
You were week one.
Yeah, a couple more weeks after that one.
Well, that's good, though. You're going to get your life together. No more having to depend on those type of events to pay the bills. You're going to go out there and find your way. And
that dirty past is behind me.
Callers are reminding you that Drew Carey was once a Marine.
I hate it
How
for
about
Drew.
that?
Yeah.
Hate it for Drew.
Don't think I see Casio making it through the qualifications of a few good men.
No. No.
The few, the proud.
I love when the guy told me to get down to weight just to get in. Well, I was going to have to run about 2 miles every day.
Yes. Casio went to the Marines recruiting office, and they said, maybe you didn't hear our ads. We said a few good men.
Just a few.
Which means we called most of them.
So you're practically begging everybody to come in. I'm turned down.
Yeah. Sure.
I feel great about myself. I'm a loser. I think I'll move across country.
I think I'll go out to California and try to keep from being a loser.
That's
Well, Casio, I'm just shocked, man. It just won't be the same without Casio coming in, walking the hall at 9, 10 after 9, something like that.
Some people are speculating that his family's finally put together a rock-solid case against him after burning his grandmother's house down, but that's not true.
I don't think official charges have been brought up, but
Just saying a little farewell to Casio now on the new CD. I didn't even think it would be that way. But surely
a little token.
But surely to return.
Just visiting, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I mean like coming. What if you came in and you were like throwing us a bone now that you were on Saturday Night Live and you gave us a lot?
I would. I'm in.
Lisa in Gardendale, as most of the audience, has a question for you. Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. How are y'all?
Good.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Casio. I just wanted to let y'all know that Megan taught my boys swimming lessons for the past 2 weeks at Jeff State, or actually the past week. She wasn't there this week because her grandfather was in the hospital. But my boys did mention the fact that, aren't you the girl that dated Casio? And she said, how do you know that? And they said, well, we watch Rick and Bubba. So I just wanted to let you know what she was up to.
Yeah, doing well.
Footage.
Teaching swimming lessons.
Teaching swimming lessons.
Yeah, there she is teaching Casio swimming lessons.
That's right. That's right. She did do that, didn't she?
On TV. There you go.
But good
has to
luck,
hurt.
Casio.
Hands above water.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks.
The memories.
Yes.
The memories.
Many memories.
Pace, Florida. There's old John. Hey, John, how you doing?
John.
Good about yourself.
We're good, John. Welcome.
I was just wondering. I don't know why Casio had to go all the way out to California. I thought he was still on the show. I didn't know he got voted off.
Well, he hasn't been voted off, but he realizes that radio is not the way he wants to go, and obviously it wasn't the way Bubba and I wanted to go.
Well, I didn't know. What I mean is I didn't know he got voted off the last comic standing. I thought he was still on there.
Oh, I I see. Okay. I wouldn't follow you.
Because there was a guy, wasn't there a guy on there they said looked like?
Yeah,
He's a little large.
Did the guy look like Casio a lot, John?
Well, a swole Casio.
Just a little bit larger?
Yes,
he's
a swole Casio.
he's a real big homie.
Did he get voted off?
I don't know.
No, actually, he's the funniest guy on there.
Oh, is he? Fat people are funny. I'm sorry.
He's a big boy, and
They are, pretty much. Yeah.
and he lets everybody know it, and he has no problem joking on himself.
Yeah, I guess that what makes fat people funny is, I guess, this part, hey, you better be. Yeah.
Yeah, or you're going to be in for a lot of trouble.
Thank you, John.
All right.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. Usually people won't just walk over to you and say, hey, good looking. Let's go to Megan in Birmingham.
What?
Hello?
Is this Cassie? Is this Cassio's Megan?
This is Megan.
Megan.
Hey, Megan!
Megan.
Look at him!
I want to say congratulations.
Yeah, are you, well, or I guess you're proud, but at the same time,
Yeah, he's going to be missed.
you're proud, but at the same time glad.
No, I'm excited for him, for real.
Are you ready? It just, you know, y'all are like Luke and Laura breaking up on the show. It really, it devastated the audience.
I'm just so happy. I wish I was going to California.
Well, there it is.
Well,
There it is.
expensive.
Well, Megan, what do you mean by that?
I don't know. I mean, he's going to have a good time. But,
Well, who's to say you can't go?
yeah, okay. But,
Here we go again. Megan, hang on. I got to go to the break. Megan, hang on. All right, hang on a second.
Megan.
We got to go commercial break. Is Megan calling in the last minutes to try to go to California with Casio? That's how I'm reading it.
It's packed in the little studio apartment, though.
Hey, TV, we're on vacation. Y'all have a good week next week.
See ya.
Ruben on Monday.
Well, Casio, we're fired up for you.
Yeah, we are.
I'm excited about just seeing it unfold.
See
and
what
what's
happens.
going to happen.
I'm very excited. I don't think it's hit me yet. Everybody keeps asking me if I'm nervous, and I'm not. So, I mean, hopefully I won't be nervous, but right now I'm just excited, and we'll have to see what happens.
When you make it big, will you remember us? I mean, will you take our phone call?
If I hear anybody else tell me I need to remember the little people one more time,
Right.
look, I'm going to remember everybody, okay?
Well, but
I'm going to remember you.
Yeah, right. I think people are saying that though because you're big. I think they're just talking about smaller
skinny
people. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, to me, if you have a dream, and you know, in this country, if you're willing to be tenacious and go after it and be aggressive, anything can happen. This country has more opportunity for you to do what you've always wanted to do and live out your dreams. No other country offers you the opportunity that we have here. So, I mean, I believe it can happen for you.
A lot of friends and family support it. My parents support it, and you know, I think it's where God is leading me. So I have no worries about it, and I think everything will turn out like it's supposed to.
Yeah, and
I am a little worried. My mom is not in mom mode anymore. She is now. I thought she was taking pictures for memories and stuff, and she just wants to sell them to Entertainment Tonight.
Taking a lot of videos.
when the time comes.
Yeah, sure.
She's in money mode now.
Well, that's all right.
For the right price.
Yeah, what you could do is let her manage your affairs. Then, when you get really big, y'all could have a huge breakup.
Yeah.
Like most.
Just expect if I get big, there will be a Mama Cass eBay section, and everything that I have will be auctioned off.
All the little tubbies at home.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, I've got my own a couple of those shirts.
Sure.
Well, I just wanted to let y'all know the reason I'm here today.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I kind of feel responsible in a way for
Oh my God.
him being here with you guys because about 10 years ago, we used to get up in the morning, get ready for school, and go to work, and
Get up.
and
It's good to share.
and I think listening to you in the morning, it got him hooked on wanting to. He told me when he was 8 that he either wanted to be a brain surgeon or a comedian.
Well, that's yes.
So,
And sometimes they're very close
They are.
together.
They really are.
Yeah.
but
If you do good humor, you are
look at
working
his-
on the brain.
Look at his hands. Tell
I
me.
was being
does that-
funny even back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's,
I don't know if they're the brain surgeon kind of
no,
hands.
that's a comedian's. Those are funny
Those
looking
are
hands.
comedians. But I actually tried to get him to go. I said, well, you could be a brain surgeon that tells jokes, you know, while you're operating.
Yeah,
because they make a lot more money.
We've met one of those.
Yes.
too.
Did you?
Yes, we have.
Unfortunately.
But the grades weren't there, so.
Yeah, there's not much
Anyway.
skill in these hands right here.
But I wanted to be here for the end of this chapter because I feel like, you know, a lot of his friends have graduated from college. and this has kind of been like his college, you
Yes,
know,
it
where
has.
he has grown.
Yes, it has.
He didn't
Oh,
actually
that's the closest thing to it.
Or the School of Hard Knocks.
Probably learned more here than you would have at college.
He did not always show up for class, you know, and he was late a few times.
And he had a late problem here, but
he did have a late problem.
But that's a good thing about the business he's trying to get into. If you, especially if you can get real popular, then you can just tell people to have a Coke and a smile for your life.
Right.
And if you can wait, that's fine.
Of course, then people come out and say you were handling the set. But anyway.
See, and I was the one that I was there when he did the
wrap.
pigskin roundup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. For that, I was there. I dropped him off and picked him up from the first Rick and Bubba Halloween costume contest that he won.
That's right.
Did
Dressed
you
as a
remember?
camel. Dressed as a
You
camel.
remember the
Yeah.
camel?
Oh yeah. It's huge.
Y'all really forget I was in a camel outfit at one time.
But
And your mom made her pick you up because you couldn't drive.
But he was in the front. Oh, he couldn't drive.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
clearly the front of the camel. Come
Well,
on.
let me tell you this though. When you said yes, let's go with the camel outfit. The moment you put it on, you were a winner.
That's
Now,
right.
let me just tell you, we planned, hey, we got to go to the Rick and Bubba Halloween costume contest down at Convention Hall. And we immediately go Halloween costume shopping. And by the way, back then, camel expensive, a little pricey.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
the
you know,
camel-
Anybody need a camel costume? I've still got that.
You still have it?
Oh, yeah.
if it is a full-blown two-person camel outfit, it's going to run you a little bit.
It's an expensive.
No, I'd say that. I'd say that could be valuable.
Yeah, that's
though,
eBay
down the
right there.
road,
That's
yeah.
eBay. Who was the rear end of it?
Who was my...
Your cousin, Daniel.
Sure.
Daniel Thacker.
He always got the bad end.
Yeah, that's all right.
What's Daniel doing
He was
today?
a late addition.
Daniel, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked. He has a band, and he's trying to break into.
So both
that.
of you still in
Yeah.
the entertainment
I'm
business,
not
huh?
sure
Less
this
than
was.
none. Less than none. I got to plug that.
I'm not sure this was the shout out Daniel was looking for. I was the butt I was
The butt of the camel.
which meant my face was in Casio's rear end. You know?
No, he was stand-up.
I was he? Okay.
Face was in the hump.
Okay.
Come on, clearly. Clearly your head goes in the hump. That's
Well, then
fine.
in a way, it's almost worse, but.
He's still following you.
Yeah, he's going, you still digging me.
So you were the
So,
one.
and then I took him to the $1 Million March. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Big day.
Big day there in Gadsden, and
Huge.
so really I feel a little responsible for him.
Well, you were. You encouraged it. Now
It's all about her.
I want to say this. I cannot, for Casio's sake, on his final day here, I can't take calls from guys who think your mom's a hottie. You don't want to hear that about your mom, from people.
I can't
puts
either.
a lot of pressure on a
I
person
forbid you
my
to take
age.
those calls.
Yeah, well, I see that already. That's not. Maybe a nice good luck, maybe.
Yeah.
So
We had to live through that on the fast
right.
already.
Casio's mom is married. Okay, y'all back off.
Happily married. Hello, Robert. Hello, Robert. Good morning. I
Some of
love
y'all
you.
are real sickos out there.
He's locked in.
Right, the fact that she's his mom. Okay, that could have been it. There's the line. We'll come back 10 minutes past. Well, that's great. I'm glad you are here for the
Thank you.
final day on the show. For right now, hopefully Casio one day will come back as a guest.
There'll be call-ins.
Or he
I'll
could be
check.
your correspondent.
Yeah, we got to have updates from the West Coast. That's standard.
Yeah, Casio up at 4 in the morning to call in.
okay.
Yeah, we'll just set our
I
clock and
won't
wait
even be
on
going to
that.
bed by 4 in L.A.
Yeah, well, maybe Speedy will tape some. We'll be back and take your calls at 877 We Be Big.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. It is 16 minutes past 877 We Be Big. Couple of folks wanting to wish Casio well. His final day on the program today. He will leave the company at the security of a job and will go out in search of his dream in California to become, a comedian, an actor, everything in between. Are you kind of got your eyes focused on one day being on Saturday Night Live, that kind of thing?
Yeah, that's my kind of
Mad
stuff
TV,
right there,
something
yeah.
like that? You can hook up with Caliendo when you get out there and give him a handle?
I've been talking to him, yeah.
So Casio, what's the goal? Is it Saturday Night Live, Mad TV,
Just make a
millions
living.
of dollars?
Make a living doing what I love to do, which is act, make people laugh.
Well, let me say, could you be happy? Because I know comedians and I know a lot of musicians, they're not wealthy, but they are able to live comfortably, pay their bills,
Sleep in their car.
doing what they love to do. Would that suffice?
That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
And anything else is, I'm not going to turn it down.
Well, no. But, some people, it was funny, this comedian thing we saw, Jerry Seinfeld, when he was trying to put together this new act. You've got the folks who just enjoy doing it, then you've got your Ornies. Orny, what was his name?
Orny Anderson.
Yeah, who's like, no, I
Adams,
have to be the next superstar. if I'm not Seinfeld level, I will be disappointed.
Rick, he was so overcritical of himself and everybody else. He might achieve that, but he wasn't enjoying it.
No, he would never
you know
be
what
happy.
I mean? And I don't know if that was an act for that or
Pretty
he's
funny.
really that way.
It's funny.
But that is a great movie, by the way, because you see all these comedians, and say Jerry Seinfeld, who's probably the top of the ladder, okay?
Yeah.
To see that he struggles. I mean, he is who he is, and he will come off stage and go, I was awful. Or the crowd was awful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When he said that,
well, he's got a few other quotes, but it's
that was like monkeys throwing.
And people were heckling him, talking about he wasn't big enough, and he says, "Hey, it doesn't get any bigger than me. I'm it."
He got heckled big time when he's trying to put his new act together for stand-up. He goes, "How big do you have to be for these people to leave you alone?" So anyway, but so that's kind of you just want to be able to do what you enjoy for a living.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh, it's great.
That's the way to go. Let's go to Joni in Bessemer, Alabama. Joni, how you doing?
I'm fine, guys. How are y'all?
Good morning.
Great. Welcome.
Good.
I just wanted to wish Casio good luck. We're gonna miss him. I've just started listening to the show very recently. My boyfriend hooked me. Now I can't get unhooked.
Well,
so.
I would marry him then if he was.
Right. Don't you let him get away.
Well, it really is, and his mother just kind of put it in perspective. I mean, our relationship with Casio goes back to his mama having to drop him off to come in and try to get us to let him talk on Pigskin Roundup.
How old were you, Casio? 14?
Yeah, it goes way back.
14. Yeah, Halloween I was 15, so I had to be. The first time I ever called you guys, I had to be like 13.
Yeah. So.
Which brings up a good point. I met some guys this weekend that want to know what Aaron Boy's real name was. Do you remember?
I don't remember his name.
Kevin Sweeney. Kevin Lee Sweeney. That's him.
Aaron Boy, Aaron Boy, Aaron Boy. So, did you ever serve as an intern?
Yeah.
You were actually an intern. I didn't know if you were just. Well, no, I thought he might just become a character, and I don't know if you're actually. Hey, I'm interning now.
No, I was in. That was my out to get out of college.
Okay. Who were you? Where were you in the
before
chain?
and after?
Where were you on the chain? Who were you in?
Louis was first.
I was down. Swisher and Coondog had already came. Lurch was there. I think I was right after Lurch. Was that right after Lurch?
Yeah. We had Louis, and
Louis was before
and
me.
then D.
I think Louis wasn't too far along because
Who was second?
Aaron Boy was second.
And now he's serving the public as a law enforcement officer.
Trying to make sure somebody's got their seatbelt on today.
Sure.
So, and maybe, if he gets down the Gulf Coast, cruise the beaches, making sure no one's swimming. Grace in Birmingham, Alabama. Grace, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys today?
Good, very good.
Monkey Grass.
Glad. Thank you for calling. Appreciate that.
Wanted to tell Casio good luck, but if he hates driving from where he used to drive to pick up his girlfriend, he's going to really hate L.A. driving.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours to go fill up with gas, isn't it?
Yeah, but see, in order to worry about that, we'd have to assume that Casio was making the...
You're making an assumption.
Yeah, that will probably take some time.
Clearly, there's going to be a lot of buses involved.
Yeah, I kind of think Casio's first plan is probably public transit.
He might want to donate a good bike. I mean,
that's right. You can move around. Let's go to Leslie in Pelham. Hey, Leslie. Leslie says she's moving to Cali.
Oh.
She's moving also.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Hey, my husband's being transferred, and I'm not real happy about it. But since you're going, I sort of feel like somebody's coming with me.
Yeah.
Well, good.
What part of California are you going to?
We're going to just Orange County somewhere. We haven't really picked an area where we're going to live yet.
Well, would you get somewhere that has like a nice downstairs or a garage that would be maybe a good place to stay?
Yeah, we're going to look for a bonus room over the garage, and he can come rent it out.
There it is. There you go.
Not garage apartment. I am not beneath that.
No, well, no, that might
You'd actually be above it. Yeah.
Let me tell you, a garage apartment might be better than some of the other places you'd be living.
Yes, it would.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Leslie, if you wouldn't mind, Cassie would like to have y'all's phone number.
All right. As soon as we get settled, I'll call the show.
Okay. Thanks, Leslie.
Thanks.
Bye. Let's go to John, Birmingham, Alabama. John, how you doing?
Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Well, John, we're great. You know, the only thing you got to worry about letting Casio stay in your garage apartment. What if he burns your house down?
Send me away on the 4th of July and New Year's.
Go ahead, John.
I don't know if y'all remember me or not, but about 5 years ago in '98, when y'all were over there on Beacon Parkway, Frat Boy and Casio were the interns, and I brought y'all a big old bag of sausage biscuits. And I stayed up there for a couple of hours, But I went back to use the phone, and I was about to go in an office that I wasn't supposed to go in, and I tell you what, Casio called me real quick.
Did you get called? I thought you was about to...
He said, hey, buddy, you can't go in there. You need to go over here.
Yeah. You know, how about you got called by Casio? Not many people can say that.
Not many people get called by me.
Well, I know it wasn't our office you were going into because we didn't have one.
Yeah, that's right. We did have one. That was a big old studio, too. How about this one? It looks like a mall compared to that one.
Well, I've seen the new studio, but y'all had quite a small studio at the other building.
Yeah.
Well, it was a closet for a while.
It was a closet for a while. It was, you know, that was great, man. We got a lot of great memories of, you know, and the building looked like a veterinarian's office. We used to always enjoy that. And you know, people would...
No, he's talking about Beacon Parkway.
Oh, Beacon Parkway. Yeah. That's here, isn't it?
Yeah, the old building.
That was a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We didn't have an office.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, we used to have to return our phone calls out and
at the receptionist's desk. We'd borrow her phone in between calls coming in.
That's right. That never gets you the feeling they plan on keeping you very long.
No.
Let's go to Alan in Childersburg. Alan, how you doing?
Alan.
Fine, how y'all? I just want to tell Casio congratulations. Hope he does well.
Thank you, brother.
When I first started listening to the show, he had just come on the show. You could hear him coming on as a skid in the bed and everything.
Did you say what? Come on like what?
Skid in a bed.
Came on.
Oh, I thought he said skid, and I thought, well, I don't remember that show.
No.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate you, buddy. Remember, Quaaludes, not a good way to get the day started. Troy in Nashville. Troy, listen to Rockin' Hits 104.5. Hey, Troy, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, we're great, Troy. Welcome. Thank you for listening.
Hey, Dan, I was just going to tell Casio, he's got his battle 3/4 of the way won here. You guys believe in him. His mama believes in him.
Oh, yeah.
And he believes in himself. The only thing he's got missing right now, if he's got a granny that's alive, only reason I made anything out of my life is because my granny believed in me.
Yeah, is your granny still alive, or she still won't speak to you since she burned her house down?
I've lost both of them.
Oh, you? How about you, Cassia?
She is still alive.
She is working right now at Hardin and Company with the radio on. She loves Rick and Bubba.
Mama,
wow, you got a granny still working.
Yeah.
You got to get your granny on your side. When you do that, man, you got it won.
Well, he's got to overcome the fact that he burned her house down.
She wants me to go out there so I'm out of her hair.
Yeah. Right, man. No, she's packing the U-Haul.
Yes.
She might give you a little traveling money.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel one foot on my back, and I think it's my grandmother. I'm not sure if she's helping me push or if she's kicking me.
Casio, how funny are you going to feel when you go down that ramp to get on that airplane?
Airplane.
Oh, he's driving.
Oh, he's driving. Oh, yeah.
Is that even better? That's perfect.
How funny will it be when you fill up over in Tuscaloosa?
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Walk to church on... See, this is what it causes. We're back 31 minutes past the hour, 877 We Be Big. Our fax line 205-945-3999 on the World Wide Web, Rick and Bubba, spelloutan.com. Go there to get your tickets to Fat Fest 2003. We, of course, will have Keith Anderson on next hour. He's part of Fat Fest 2003, along with Oliver North and others. So go there and get your tickets. If you haven't picked them up, some good seats still available online. We got to go right to it, or you can call them at 800-277-1700. Casio Kid's final day on the program. His mama here this morning, too, Mama Cass. I have to take this one call, and then we're going to discuss Bad Mama Gemma's motorcycle wreck that I know she is okay. A lot of the Harley purists going, but how's the bike? Yeah, we'll find out. But Lauren would like to say one thing to Casio before he heads out west. Lauren, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Rick?
I'm great.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Casio. I just wanted to tell you before the Bachelor, I was a great Casio fan. To the point where I had Casio pictures pasted all over the walls. My dream man is moving 3,000 miles away.
There you go.
So Casio, and I hope all your dreams come true, hon.
Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren, do you feel like he might be unattainable now, and you maybe weren't aggressive enough while he was so close?
Yes. You know, I'm 34, never been interested in a younger man until Casio came along. He's a hot thing.
Well, I tell you what, as many times as I've heard ladies say that, you are one of many. I didn't like younger men until Casio came along. Well, Lauren, you know, who knows? Stranger things have happened. I think if I you know, Casio, an older woman, might have done him some good.
It may have.
Yeah,
You'll still
sure.
be getting your email from the
Yeah,
website.
sure.
We're going to leave you up there.
Yeah, we're gonna,
to me, you're just a correspondent. You know, you're not leaving.
Yeah, thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome, hon. I hope all your dreams come true out there.
Thank you so much.
So you're gonna start driving west?
You know, my mom's did a she did a personal study of the time she's been out with me, and she's found that older women are in love with me.
Well, yeah.
For some reason.
You know why? Because all women want to have a baby, and you're like that big old baby they can carry around. You got that? You got that little baby face.
Yeah, my mom. You scared my mom. Always a little baby, and
maybe we have an announcement.
What about like if you look one day and Casio was like a dad? That's true. I can't even picture that.
That is scary.
Of course, my kids, you know, look at their dad and go, anything can happen. But
The Bachelor did kind of change my life too, because I had not told many people that he is my son. So
well, I don't blame you.
So when I went to Jerry's pharmacy the next time, I walked in and they said, "It's the movie star." So
yeah,
it changed everything.
Yeah.
And then we went to the mall, and like you said, there's older women really do.
I mean, which I got no problem with.
Really
No,
have
there's nothing wrong with that.
attracted to him.
You know what Ben Franklin said about him?
What?
They appreciate you.
But the Bachelor did. I did want to say this too, Bub. I wanted to say that we need to patch up whatever we had and get that water under the bridge. Water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge.
Don't you think?
A little tight.
That's a little tight.
Loosen up.
But you know,
It was a lean-in.
we're all Christians,
Right.
and you know we've got to forgive each other. We've got to love each other.
Even though she's battled it for years.
Well,